It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. The season's still just getting started. We're off in Week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. They're going deep here right off the rim. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Cardinals force the turnover on the first series of this game. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Fights his way through a tackle. He's got room to roam. The 30. He's at the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run is a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
He did.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Back to throw now. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I could do yours.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 19 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Benson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43. Plowing up the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get 6 more on their early advantage.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little trap, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Set.
They give on second to Benson. Before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Benson once more. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one going to go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. That's brought in by Hunt. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Come on. Ready?
Here's Walker running right. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This is Walker on second. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready?
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got third down well inside field goal range. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field. But it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. The Cardinals out for the punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors, 70. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
They'll throw to start the drive. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now an inside give to Walker. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Walker on 1st down. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. There's a screen out for Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at.
On the set.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now. Just the Eagles.
Caught quick right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. down, and they need to get 10.
60. Come on. Set. 70. Timberwolves. Ready.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks trim the lead down to 9. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now. They'll give up the gut to Benson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It's Benson on the give. Makes a cut to the... He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
Babe, whatever you made, that smelled good. Whatever you made, it smelled good.
He wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Hawk. 60 Maverick. 6, go.
I'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Shotgun now on third down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We give now to Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's dropping back to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, Brock, remember, inside 2 minutes or fourth down, only the guy who fumbled it can advance it. So as soon as he got to that one, it was ruled a safety.
Yeah, and I know it's an unfortunate result, but fielding it and giving up 2 points, it really is so much better than seeing that other team recover and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, good point. He's got the punt. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll cobble together a yard there. With Martin making that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing in on second down. That one's complete, right side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Side, and McBride has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's caught by Harrison. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a design run. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals push the lead to 20.
Seahawks 15.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They're throwing it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis Seed. first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger. Not Hawks. Tighten up. Tighten up. Hey. Check that. Check.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running from the pistol with Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 7. First down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores, too. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Bronco switch. Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Hand off to back. And he gets this forward to the 19. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Running right. Here's Jacobs. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
60 Bison.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
18 Cardinals. Panther 60. Check.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They could be 5 yards out on 3rd.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Bass's kick is good, and they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80, Buffalo 18. Ready,
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. Give him a chance to make a play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it again. Headed out right. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Let's go.
Working now from the gun. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. It's been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Ready? Marking 18. Go.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
At the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Get it. Warriors 70. Hawks. Ready?
Third down from the gun. Has it at the 7. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for two. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now, down 15.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeouts. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
This is a heater. Caught in inside the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Now come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. He's getting close, and they take him down. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
60. 79 Broncos. Chop 60. Let go.
Air it out on 3rd. Looking slant route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Here's a screen for Achane. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Seattle.